Hello, Primary 6s and Primary 7s. This is Mrs. Marsters from P7A, and I'm going to be talking you through the Book 5 spelling groups for spelling for Monday, the 22nd of February 2021. Now, your teacher should have already explained to you that we are going to do spelling a little bit differently from now on. And each of your teachers are assigned a different book, and you lucky people have the joy of having me helping you with your spelling words as we're all doing book 5 together. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through how we're going to do spelling and what you can expect. So on Mondays, we're going to give you your spelling words like you normally get. We're also going to give you the Nelson spelling page that we'd like you to complete. And we're going to give you a spelling grid to work through. Now you can practice this as often as you want, and you can ping it over your teacher as often as you want to do. On Friday, we're going to give you a spelling test. So if you've got somebody at home that can help you read out your words and you write them down and then mark them like you would in class, that would be really useful. And then take a photo of that and upload it to us, and we can see your scores each week. If you don't have someone at home, or maybe someone's working and they're not at home when you're doing your spelling, what you can do is you can write your words out and then get a piece of paper or a cushion or a blanket or something, cover them over, and then write your words out again, and then mark your words for us, okay? And give us your total out of 10 for that week. That would be really useful. Again, take a photo and upload it for us. That would be great. If you would like, if you can self-assess your spelling words for the week as well, we can see if we need to challenge you a little bit with the words, okay? So just take a green pen or a pencil, or your normal pencil or pen you're writing with, and you could even write the word green or orange or red, and color code that for us. So if you're very confident with your words, you can there do a wee green dot for us, or write the word green. If you think maybe some of the words you need to practice a bit more, little orange dot. And if you think, oh, Mrs. Marsters, we really need to go over this again, that's absolutely fine, and we can help you. Do a wee red dot for me, and we can get some extra practice in for you, okay? Now, each week, we're going to give you some opportunities to practice, some additional opportunities. It's going to vary week by week how many different ways that we can help you. Just depends on the word or the spelling rule that you've got for that week, okay? So let's get on to today. This week, we have OST, O-S-T, and OLL words, O-L-L, okay? So these are the words that you have: post, host, most, almost, roll, toll, stroll, scroll, and swollen. Now, there is no hard or fast rule about these words. With the OST words, normally the O would be a closed sound. It would be a short O sound. But OST is an exception to the rule, and in post, host, most, almost, it's a long vowel sound. You hear the O, just like you would if there were two vowel sounds. So post, ost has a long vowel sound, okay? So this is an exception to the rule. What we'd like you to do first is write out your words in a little grid, label your grid OST and OL, and then write down your spelling words, and then as many words that you can think of that have this pattern and this sound, okay? Can you think of any more than you have to do? You'll only have to practice your spelling words, but can you think of other words that have the OST or the O sound? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get your pages from your Nelson Spelling Book. And we'd like you to complete this for us. Can you label your work Unit 17 and then focus? And you'll see it's focus A and focus B, and they're numbered. Can you label that for us? And then you've got the extra and the extension. We'd like you to work through this on Monday and then upload it for us so that your teacher can see how you're getting on. Once you've done this, your extension for Monday is, you will see that all, it doesn't have a definitive spelling pattern like OST, okay? But it does have some different sounds that sound the same. O-L-L, O-A-L, and O-L-E. They're all the OL sound. Can you think of any words that can go in these boxes? Okay. So we have stroll and scroll, but in the O-A-L, we've got foal and coal, and in O-L-E, we've got mole and stole. So there are some examples. Can you think of as many words as you can to fill out this table for us? Now, let's talk about your spelling grids practice for Tuesday to Friday. This is the mild spelling grid, okay? And if you have a look, you can get a dice if you've got a dice at home, or you can Google search online dice and you'll be able to find one. Now, when you roll a number, so say that you roll a 4, what we want you to do is write your spelling word out in green, okay? And then, so you've used your green word for your first spelling word, which is post. You then roll a 6, so then your next word is going to be purple, and then your next word that you do, say you roll a 2, so then you're going to do it in orange. That's just an example, because I don't know what numbers you're going to roll, but that's what you can do to practice your spelling words. And then the next day, some of the options are you can use a whispering voice to spell your words, a deep voice, a robot voice. So this is what voice you're going to use to write them out. And then another option, you could write them in different writing tools, crayons, pens, markers. And then the last is how many times you're going to practice it. So if you roll a 1, you're going to practice it 1 time. If you roll a 2, you're going to write the word out twice. So post and then post. That is what you have to do for the mild spelling grid. For the hot spelling grid, we've got the spelling grid here, be a spelling star. So choose one of the activities from each column of your spelling home learning, and keep all of your work together. So you could write each of your words out in a pyramid style, or for T, you could write each word and then write it again with green vowels and purple consonants. Now, you might not have a green and a purple pen at home, so just maybe use different colors, that will be okay. So for the hot task, you're using one box per letter. So you're gonna have 4 different ways that you've practiced your words, okay? And then for the spicy task, you're going to choose 5 different ways that you're going to practice. So you could practice them mathematically with logical, writing your spelling words out in order from the least amount of numbers to the most amount of numbers. Okay, you could group your words based on the number of letters that they have and then the consonants and then compare. So how many consonants do they have? How many vowels do they have? Or another one you could do is create a new group spelling activity to help others learn from their words. Now I know in P7A for Halloween we've done webs, we've done squiggles, we've done flowers in the spring when we've done our practicing. What way would you like to practice? How could you tell other people how you do this? Okay. And finally, further opportunities for this week. You can go onto Your Some Dog Spelling and you can practice your spelling words, or you can go onto Spelling City and there will be words uploaded there to help you practice. Good luck, and if you need any help, you go and contact Mr. Thompson or Miss Mortimer, Miss Faulkner, Mrs. Allen, or myself, Mrs. Masters, depending on whose class you're in, and we will be more than happy to help you. Good luck, and I'll see you next week.